it. I just have it. Kreis Cygnus versus every single Burst Beyblade I have. And at the time, it would be all of these guys. And this would also happen to be August 29, 2021. So this is what my Burst collection looks like as of this date. And yes, I have plans to expand it greatly. But for now, this is all I have. So how will Kreis do? For every opponent that loses against it, they'll go over there. And for those that win, they go over there. Pretty much the same as usual. So these are the two launchers I'll be using. Well, actually, one second. This is a problem because that's a left spinning launcher. So I'm going to have to also bring this out for the right spinning ones. Now, Kreis. How many rounds should I do? Should I do 3 or should it just be 2? I don't know. Actually, I think I'll do 3. Yeah, because that's what I normally do. So will Kreis beat these Burst Beyblades, or will Burst beat it? And yeah, they're actually holding up pretty good. I think it looks like Kreis won. I don't know, maybe someone disagree, but okay, so for round 2, this guy will be going in first. That's the way I do it. It looks like with Fafnir spinning the opposite direction, it's kind of giving it an advantage, it seems. And I'm not because it's rubber. I think if it were... or is it actually a tie? I don't even know, man. Well, anyways, there's only one more round left, so I guess I'll... Actually, here's the Metal Flame launcher. Okay, so it should also be noted that if at any point you see the frames freeze, it's not your computer. The Razer Phone is known for doing that sometimes, so yeah, it's very important that I actually stress that. It's kind of unfortunate that it does that, but to be honest, between the iPhone 8 Plus and this thing, it doesn't shock as much when there's vibration. Or vibration tape, I should say. I think that's kind of weird. Anyways, it looks like Kreis clearly won all of these ones. I would say it was pretty close for all of the rounds, but still, I think I would ultimately just have to give the victory to Haze. No, not Haze, Kreis, rather. Or is it Kreis Cygnus? He actually has Kreis Cygnus. I'm calling all sorts of weird things like Haze, Sace, and whatever, but let's not pay too much attention to that. Okay, so I'm gonna get through the left spinning Beyblades first before we go on to the right spinner, so that means the next one up would be this guy. Now, it'd be cool if I had the Metal Fight equivalent to it, but I don't. The closest thing I have to that would be this. So, who knows? I might just throw this in for a bonus round. So, I'll keep it aside somewhere, maybe right here. Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, so Kreis obviously won that. Is this guy coming loose a little bit? Okay, he has to go next anyways. 1, 2. Oops! When they don't stick to the launchers. A very common thing, by the way. At least for me. I was actually hitting Kreis pretty hard. Yeah, I think I should refer to this as Cygnus. Yeah. We want to emphasize the swanness of this Beyblade. And yes, it won again. It's going to win all 3 rounds. But at least for this one, it didn't bust itself. So that's better for it. Because if it just straight up burst, then it would have made burst look bad. interesting to see what happens when this thing goes up against Nexus. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty intense battle. A pretty intense battle, I should say. Yeah, it just doesn't have the stamina. It did its best, but lack of stamina killed it. Alright, so for my last left spinning Burst Beyblade, this one. Okay. What am I doing? Did you see this? I was trying to put this left spinning burst launcher onto this right spinning Metafight Beyblade. Ha 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 ha. How hilarious. Too hilarious. Whoa, look at the size difference. Dang. I think if I were to use one of those Synchro Metafight Beyblades, it'd actually be a lot closer in size to the tie. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I think if I were to use one of those Synchro Fight Beyblades, it would be a lot closer in size to Dynamite Battle Beyblades. Case in point, let me see if we can quickly pull one out. Yeah, here's a Synchro Beyblade. Here's Dynamite Battle. Okay, sorry, Dynamite Battle is still notably bigger, but for some reason it just looks a bit closer inside. Oh, would you look at that, actually? I can see why somebody actually went and compared these two, because when you look at the bottoms of them, yeah, you can clearly see the resemblance. Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll just write that off as a tie, and then we'll see what happens for round 2. So for round 2, yeah, it's going to be this guy. Should I say this video at this point, or do I just keep going and then I'll just transfer the fetching? I don't know what I should do. Actually, I think I'll just keep going, because you know what, it's kind of annoying sometimes to just constantly try to break it up into multiple segments. So you know what, yeah, I'll do just that. Oh, hearing some strong metallic sounds. It's almost as against like Metal Fight on Metal Fight. Another tie! Wow, I think it's going to be like this throughout all of the rounds. Dynamite Battle puts up a pretty good fight against Meta Fight. This is clearly what it's trying to tell me. Alright, so Kreis, show them. Can you beat Dynamite Battle, or is it just going to always be tied? You see, this is why I'm really, really curious as to see what's going to happen once it goes up against Big Bad Nexus. That rubber, though, it's just bouncing it right off. I don't know. I just don't know what to make of this. Maybe some people might say, oh, probably this one, probably that one. But for me, I don't know. So you know what? I would say this will go in neither pile. I'll just send it straight over. I don't even know. I'm just going to send it somewhere else. It's going to go in neither, because it's not a clear victory. It's not a clear loss. So I think that's just the best way to go about it. So now what I would do is I'll send in my right spinners. I think I'm going to go to my Metafight ones first. Or the Metafight remakes, I should say. And I was almost about to put this onto this because, you know, it does look really close to the original Metafight one. So, but as you can see, it doesn't work because it can't even go inside. So I'm just going to have to stick with this. And then I can move this left spinning launcher away. And we can stick with the right spinning launcher. Okay, Pegasus. Whoa. Okay, it kind of dropped on top of it, so I don't think that's going to be too fair. This sequence, but actually, yeah, I think I should redo that. Yeah, that wasn't too fair. It kind of just explosively landed on top of it. So let's have a... Is this thing about to come apart? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we'll just redo that. I'll try to launch more carefully as to not have it blatantly land on top of it. Now, some of you might say, oh, that should... I don't know. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I kind of threw it into the wall, but whatever. I'd say that this round is a lot fairer than the last round, so... And it lost anyways. Because Pegasus, I don't think it exactly has the greatest stamina around, so yeah, that's just that. But let's see what happens if we launch it first, though. I don't know, I think something just looks really weird about that launch. Yeah, you know, I don't think it launched properly. I think something really weird happened. Still, we'll just, I don't know, I guess I'll just count it as a loss. But, tighten it up. Send in, I'll get the string launcher fixed. Send this one in. Did something just chip off? Oh, is it going to be Cygnus this time? It looks like it is. Yes, it did. So, okay. 2 losses, 1 victory. Unfortunately, you have to go to the losing side because you only won once. Now, for my next opponent, it's going to be, let's see, I have 3 more choices. Yeah, send in this eagle. Yeah, we're going to send in the eagle, and that's this one. Why does the lighting still look so dark? Come on. Well, actually, I'll tell you why. Because one of the light bulbs from up above blew. So even with my 2 Maythank lamps, the stadium isn't looking as bright as I would like it to be, which is unfortunate. I don't know why the bulb had to randomly blow last night, but it is what it is, so let's just continue with the battle and not be too overly worried. But actually, no, yeah, it looks kind of bad, though. It looks so dark. I would have liked a much brighter setup, but yeah. I think this one's going to chop off its legs. That's my prediction. Maybe not in this battle, but in one of them. Okay, so it lost big time. Will it win the next round? I don't know. Let's just make sure it's tight. Because I know these remakes are known for exploding. Well, some of them. Like I either for backward and shoots, their burst resistance is really bad. So when I get my hands on those, it should be interesting to see how it goes. And yeah, Cygnus is just beating the daylight out of it. Yeah, it's like this eagle just does not stand a chance against this swan. This swan is a very powerful swan, so these guys have to... Okay, you know, I really need to remind myself to stop picking up the Metafight launcher for these remakes. It's not gonna work! Has that happened to you before, where you had a Metafight launcher out, a Metafight remake, and then you accidentally tried to use your... Oh, ho, ho! Did you see that? A burst! Wow. I kind of like the sound effects it's making, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I know, some people might say, like, really, that's so extra. But I think it's good. Dang, so far, Kreis be beating everybody. But will he beat the crab guy? We shall find out. I personally think he will. In fact, I think he might even go as far as beating him. Like, making him burst. Or am I wrong? Well, the crab guy beats the swan. Oh, you match yourself into the wall, though. Okay, so he won the first round, but will he win the second round? We will have to see. I think he will. I still personally believe that one of these rounds, the crab is going to lose all of his legs. Oh, he knocked him out! Did you see that? Well, unfortunately, it was out of frame, so you can't really see it. But if I bring it in frame like that, yeah, you can see that. So, okay, it wasn't a burst knockout, but it was rather a physical knockout. And he's still spinning strong. I bet he's spinning so strong that if I were to throw this guy in... Actually, that's not even a fair launch. I had to hand spin that because I don't have this thing set into left spin. Anyways, so for the last round, it is strongly likely that this guy's going to simply win. Because why wouldn't he? He's got all the power, he's got all the stamina. But this guy on the other hand, I mean, it looks great, but... Okay, that's not fair, we're going to have to restart that. Or can we just do... Actually, I'm still going to keep going, because it's not like he's going to win anyways. Yeah, that's how confident I am with Cygnus. Okay, I don't know. Should I actually do this round, or does that count as a victory? Actually, yeah, we can just count as a victory. It's like, this guy already lost anyways. He lost. Some people would be like, you have to redo that. But you know what? It clearly lost. It was going to lose. Anyways, Next, the last Metal Fight remake. I would love to get the Metal Fight equivalent to this one. Yeah, I hope to do that soon. Maybe September 2021? Yeah. Ho, 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 ho. Burst finish. Oh no, you know what? I forgot to say 3, 2, 1 shoot. 3, 2, 1 go shoot. So yeah, okay, so for round 2 we need to say that. Yes. We need to say that. What kind of Beyblade video is this without saying 3, 2, 1 go shoot at least once? At least once. Because I know saying it over and over and over again would obviously be extremely annoying, but you know, you got to say it at least once. I know I said that made too many times, and that itself is also annoying. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And another burst finish! Ha 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 ha! Wow, Rock Leone, you're being humiliated so badly. This swan is crushing the lion's bones. Dang. Which is really weird because in reality a swan would be no match for a lion. A lion would just grab it by the neck and just ragdoll it. Wow. Damn, son. This is the first one where there's so many burst finishes, man. And again. 3 burst finishes. Dang. Wow, man. Cygnus. You know, I kind of wanted to do something like this with Nemesis. Actually, maybe I might. You know, yeah, I might just actually do that after this. Actually, or do I want to do it with one of the whales? I don't know. There's so many possibilities. So many. Too many, actually. Alright, so who's going to be the next opponent? You know, we'll send in this green one. I believe it's Bushin Ashuda. Yes. You're next. That was a very awkward launch. Yeah, of course he lost because something felt really weird about the string. Yeah. I don't know. Sounds alright. I don't know why it launched so weird though. Okay, that was a good launch. You can tell from the sounds and looks of that. Burst finished! Wow. I kind of have a feeling it might just burst. It might. Okay, maybe not this time. Either way, it lost very badly. Okay, how many Dynamite Battle Beyblades do I have? Just 2? Yeah, I need to work on that, man. Because I think Dynamite Battle might just be the only one that can actually put up a good fight. Because, like, this guy, this is the only one that managed to keep it neutral throughout all 3 rounds. I'm thinking for this guy, though... Actually, I don't even know what I can say about this guy. I don't even know because I feel like for this guy, it's just so unknown. But you know, I'm saving him for last. So you need to stay tuned. You cannot tune out to the video too late. Or too early, rather. Actually, no, too early, I mean to say. Yes, too early. You must watch all of the video from start to finish, all of it. If you skip, you suck. You suck rotten eggs. You suck rotten bananas. You suck. Where's my right spinning? Okay, here it is. I was almost about to pick up a left spinning launcher. I'm like, no, that's not going to be appropriate for this one. Yeah, it was not going to stand much of a chance because its stamina is just not so great. Well, actually, I don't know. Like, is this supposed to be a stamina type? I don't know. I mean, you nerds obviously know what this one is. I bought it because it looked really nice. I did not care about whether it was a stamina or defense attack or whatever the categories are. But yeah, it's clearly sucking really, really, really badly. Like, ridiculously badly. So bad that it's like, whoa. Like, how could you be so bad? How? Well, okay, I guess. It wanted to prove us wrong that it's not that bad, so this guy fell right on the floor. Okay, so it's 2-1. Either way, that's a loss. And of course, as soon as you touch them, they explode. I mean, not every single Burst Beyblade does this, but a fair bit of them do. Alright, so for the next round, we are going to have this beautiful Judgment Joker. And I don't know how well it's going to do. I think it bursts somewhat easily, but I think it should be alright. I don't think it should be too bad. Whoa, what was that? And something came off. Can you see it? Yeah, I think some parts of it broke. Wow. That was such a savage battle. The battle was so savage that some parts... Okay, you know what? While it's spinning, I'm going to investigate which part of it broke because, yo... I can't tell. Yeah, actually, I think it was some... Yeah. Can you see it? You see that white spot? That broke. Does this mean that it's a faulty Beyblade? No, but... Whoa. Okay, this is whoa. Alright. So you're going to go in next now and try not to be so delicate. Now I can see why some people buy 2 or even 3 of the same Beyblade because they want to keep them for collection purposes, and yeah, I can see why they do that. Okay, thankfully this thing wasn't too hard to put together because normally when it breaks it makes me nervous because I find it a little tricky, but thankfully it got its act together rather quickly. Don't fling yourself up to this. Okay, that was a really bad launch. Ugh. Darn it, what happened? I don't know what my finger was doing, but I grabbed it way too awkwardly, and the resulted in one hell of an awkward launch. Alright, now that's better. Still lost either way. But yeah, I think this part of it is very delicate. Yeah, so for that reason, you might not want to put your Judgment Joker against Metafight Beyblades because it's gonna scrape them. Actually, you know what though? I hear that Rage Longness is also a very valuable Beyblade that does lots of scraping and damages too, and that's not even a Metafight Beyblade. So if you're worried about damage, honestly, just buy 2 or 3 the same. And I know what some people are gonna say. They're gonna be like, "No, I can't do that. That's way too expensive." And yeah, you're right. They are indeed expensive. I'm just saying though that if you are that worried about damaging your stuff, then yeah, that's just the most feasible thing you can do. That means you're probably going to have less Beyblades in your collection, but if it means more of the same kind so you can preserve it or have one Beyblade for modeling or photography or whatever, then that might just actually be the best route for you. Now anyways, as we can see, this was so obviously a burst finish, so this Joker is out, and now this brings us to the next opponent, which is going to be World Spriggan, and then after World Spriggan, it's going to be Big Bad Bell Daikokuten. I think I butchered his name. Alright, so now because World Spriggan is virtually unburstable, it should do quite fine against this guy. I've been in right spin mode because switching to left spin mode is annoying. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually beats Cygnus. I wouldn't. Although, unfortunately, yeah, the stamina killed it. The stamina killed it big time. Alright, let's give it a nice, hard, healthy launch. Okay, maybe that was too hard. I don't want to break the string in the process. And it looks like it's going to lose anyway. Yeah, it just doesn't have the stamina. It tried, but I don't know. Maybe if one less spin mode would have had a chance. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to be trying that in this battle, so it just is what it is. So, yeah. So far, the only one it couldn't clearly win against was Fafnir. I should say the Dynamite Bats of Fafnir. I don't know, do I count it as a victory or not? Because it kind of landed on top of it. But it also threw it out. Actually, yeah, we'll count it as a victory. I mean, it was 2-1 anyway, so might as well. You lost. And finally, the moment we have all been waiting for. This bad boy. It's gonna be... Actually, then again, you know, I hear its blades are also really delicate, so I don't know. Then again, hopefully it'll be underneath it and not so much above it, because if it is above it, then that's gonna be an issue. Alright, yeah, the next issue too is the launcher, because this guy doesn't grip as well. Actually, yeah, that was a... Whoa, dude, you just threw yourself out. I don't know if I should count that. Actually, that has to count. Does it? I don't know. Sometimes I count it, sometimes I don't. It's like, I don't even know. Should that count? Actually, yeah, we'll just count it for now. Alright, round 2. Maybe we'll just do 4 rounds. I don't know. Maybe 5. Either way, it lost. You know, maybe this guy isn't actually so big, bad, and as hyped as I thought it would be. So, what I should do now is launch this one first. Make sure this one's nice and tight. No, I almost have to want to launch. Okay, now I have to redo Cygnus now, because now this one's being a difficult butt. Alright, so it's on the launcher now. Let's redo you to make it fair. And come on. Now you're being scared? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how fair that's going to be to Cygnus, but we'll just have to make do with it. Yeah, Cygnus obviously lost because this one took forever to come in. I mean, it was kind of 2-1. The first round was kind of whack. So, I don't know. You know what? We'll do 5 rounds for these guys because this is the last opponent. Yeah, we're going to do 5 rounds. So far it's 2-1. Ouch. You're gonna run out of stamina next. I can see it. Yeah, I knew it. I just knew it. 3-1. I mean, even if it does win the next round, it lost. It just could not stand a chance. Got no stamina. So, alright, I guess for the ultimatum or the penultimatum, actually, we're making the ultimate because there's no more Burst Beyblades I have after this. I'm just gonna I will throw in Jane Fafnir and see what becomes of it. We need to see who will actually win. Yes, we need to see who will win. Oh, you hear those loud clings and clangs and tings? I just can't tell. I love the sounds though. Dude! that. Have to relaunch this one. Okay, it looks like that one was Cygnus this time because Cygnus stopped slightly after, so well, the first one was a tie, and then this round was a clear victory. Okay. Alright, so for the last round, what will happen? Oh! Why did I do that? Seriously, why did I do that? Darn it, now I'm being awkward. We rolling again? I don't know about that one, so yeah, that's just that. So for the, I don't know, I guess the bonus round, we're going to change this one to left spin mode, and we'll see how El Jago does against something like this, because why not? I mean, they're both spin to the left, right? So let's see what happens. And they both have rubber too, so this would be really interesting. I don't like how dark this setup looks though. It actually bothers me quite a bit. Okay, so that was a clear victory for Fafnir, but then again, now we have this light here, and I think it looks really distracting, so never mind. Yeah, dark video. I could obviously brighten it with the filters or something. I don't know if I decide to actually do that. Maybe I'll just leave it as is. Okay, so I can feel some parts in here that came off, like fine particles. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that Metrified Beyblade, it chipped some of them, man. That was expected, though. How are your blades doing? They look alright. Fafnir, you look like you're gonna die, yeah. Okay, that wasn't even anything, man. Like, it just stopped. And then I decided to twist it, and it came apart. But this time we're gonna just get it together. Oh, no. Maybe not? Yes, we got it. Yes! We got it! Nope. It just took a couple bounces and it was out of commission. Wow. I feel tempted to do more, but you know what? I have to be careful because this thing's going to run to storage. I let the first 2 or 3 video clips of this video go past that 4 GB mark, and if you do not own a Razer Phone 2, then you will not understand why that's important. But yeah, I don't want to run to storage, so that's it for this video. Gonna throw everybody in the stadium now. Oh my goodness, I've got to put Judgment Joker together. And now I'll do that right on camera because sometimes, you know, you just have to show what you're doing. Yeah. And yes, we have launchers in here too. No, it has to be in right spin mode because that's the one we use for most of the battle. Okay, let me have this one over here. Should this guy be actually? Yeah, he was a partaker. So, and then we'll have this guy center like that. Okay, that's not exactly the center, but you know what I mean. So, which one will I do next? Well, I had many ideas. I kind of thought about doing it. Maybe one against the Burst Beyblades, maybe this one against the Burst Beyblades, maybe even this one. Actually, I already mentioned in the video, so it could likely be next. But for now, I am out.